Solve the equation 4 sine squared x minus 2 sine x for everything between 0 and 2 pi. So let's write it out. 4 sine squared x equals 2 sine x. Now what I want to do is I want to subtract both sides by 2 sine x, like so. That allows you to cancel out and leaves me with a 0 on the right. On the left, I have 4 sine squared x minus 2 sine x. In both of these, I have an even number in common that we can pull out and a sign in common that we can pull out. So I have 2 sine x, parentheses. When I pull out a 2 sine x out of 4 sine squared x, that leaves me with a 2 and a sine. If I pull a 2 sine x out of a 2 sine x, that leaves me with a 1, set that equal to 0. Now, zero product property says we take each part, set it equal to 0, and solve. So I have 2 sine x equals 0, and 2 sine x minus 1 equals 0. Let's focus on one at a time. If I divide everything by 2, I still get 0 on the right, so sine x equals 0. And in order for me to get x all by itself, I inverse sine both sides, like that. Now, when is a sine value going to be 0? Well, let's think about the graph just a little bit. Sine starts here, goes up, hits the x-axis, repeats at 2 pi. Okay, so it starts at 0, goes up, hits the x-axis again at pi, and then goes back up and hits the x-axis again at 2 pi. So whenever it's 0 is whenever it hits the x-axis. So according to its graph, x is going to be 0, pi, and 2 pi, and we're including all three of those because we're supposed to include u and u. So that takes care of that guy. Now I have to solve sine x for this problem right here. So let's add 1, add 1. 2 sine x equals 1. Divide 2, and sine x equals positive 1/2. So if I were to inverse sine both sides, like that, this makes me think unit circle thoughts. So I'm going to draw myself a circle. That is an awful line. So let's scooch it over like that. Much better. Okay. I did it again. All right. What is sine? Well, sine's a y value. All right. So I care about when my y values are positive 1/2. My y values are positive 1/2 in this quadrant, quadrant 1, and this quadrant, quadrant 2. Okay. My y values are 1/2 if I think dot, dot, dot here and dot, dot, dot here. My y values are 1/2 at the dots closest to the x-axis, u and u. So the angle created here would be pi over 6, and the angle created here would be 5 pi over 6. So x is going to be pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. So my total answer, 0, pi, 2 pi, pi over 6, 5 pi over 6. The answer is A. Isn't that fun?